It was a peaceful morning at the crystal-clear lake. With soft feathers and a tiny blue scarf hopped playfully on the water's surface, creating gentle ripples. But suddenly, she stopped. Something strange was happening in the water. Her reflection was changing. Slowly, then faster, the water started to swirl. Her eyes widened, her heart raced. She tried to step back, but a massive whirlpool formed beneath her. She let out a startled quack as the force pulled her in. The world around her spun wildly, and then darkness. Her eyes fluttered open. Everything felt weightless, she was floating. She tumbled gently through the air, surrounded by a sea of glowing clouds stretching endlessly in every direction. The sky shimmered with hues of soft blues and purples, golden sunlight reflecting off the fluffy islands of mist. She blinked in awe. Where was she? How did she get here? Suddenly, a golden light appeared, approaching her gracefully. It was another duck. But this was no ordinary duck. With shimmering golden wings and a tiny glowing crown atop her head, she radiated an air of wisdom and elegance. "Welcome to the cloud world, little one." She spoke with a calm, knowing voice. The small duck stared at her in amazement. Then, with a worried voice, she asked, "How do I get back home?" "You must learn to fly," Seraphine said confidently. The little duck hesitated, looking at her own wings. She had never tried flying before. With a graceful motion, Seraphine flapped her golden wings and soared effortlessly into the sky. The little duck tried to mimic her, but she fell straight onto the soft clouds with a tiny plop. And so, the attempts began. 1, 2, 3 times. Each time she tried, she tumbled, rolled, and fell. But she didn't give up. Slowly, she started to understand. The rhythm. The balance. She flapped her wings steadily, and then she lifted off the ground. Higher, higher. She was flying. A rush of excitement filled her as she glided through the sky, soaring between the clouds, feeling lighter than ever before. Above her, Seraphine watched with pride. In the distance, a glowing gateway shimmered in the sky. It was time to go home. Seraphine smiled with approval, spreading her golden wings as the gateway shone even brighter. The little duck took a deep breath, then, with newfound confidence, she sped toward the portal, her wings fluttering with excitement. In an instant, she was falling gently through the air, landing softly in the lake. Tiny water droplets sparkled around her as ripples spread outward. She swam back to the shore, climbed onto her favorite rock, and gazed up at the sky. There, among the clouds, she saw a familiar shape. It looked just like Seraphine. As if she was waving goodbye. The little duck smiled. She stretched her wings wide, knowing that from now on, she could fly whenever she wanted.